Hi everyone, it's Melly. Welcome back to another mini vertical review. This vertical is going to be over on Goodshort. Goodshort is the app where you can find this vertical. It's called Mommy Hold On, I Bought Daddy to Save You. It stars Faith Orta up there as Evelyn. It stars Jake Hobbs over here as Alexander. We have the lovely Sophie here who plays Lillian, and I believe Mara is her name, who plays Victoria the villain. Okay, so essentially the plot of this story is that Evelyn and Alexander were in love when they were younger. Evelyn ends up pregnant with Lillian, but at the same time she finds out she has a cancer diagnosis. So when you have cancer, you can't be pregnant because you can lose the baby if you fight it and have chemo essentially. So she goes off to have the baby and thinks she's gonna end up losing her life, but she actually ends up fighting and staying around longer. Fast forward a couple years later, Evelyn is about 5 or 6. She ends up finding out. Lillian's about 5 or 6, I should say. She ends up finding Alexander, and goes off to live with Alexander because Evelyn's like, "I'm dying. Go be with your dad," essentially. And then Lillian convinces Alexander to save Evelyn. Now Victoria does not like this and does everything in her power to destroy this, essentially. So overall, we've seen this plot done numerous times, at least I have. I am not actually a fan of this plot. I just think it's not good descriptive the way it should be. And this one specifically, this version of this plot really fell short for me. It really fell flat. I would not have continued to watch this vertical had it not been for the actors and actresses in it. Okay, the cast, I love the cast so darn much. But the vertical itself had no real descriptive tones to it. It was very basic. At points in plots, it had the characters sounding like they were whining as they were talking and confessing stuff to each other. It really sounded like a big old whine about life. But I love the entire cast, and I think Goodshort really did a disservice to this cast by having an amazing cast and having a really crappy story. Okay, overall, if you guys love this cast, I'm definitely gonna say, hey, go watch this. It's over on Goodshort. But the cast really has to hold your interest because everything else lacks it. I rate this a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It is not my favorite vertical, and it really irks me because I love this cast and I know what this cast can produce. Until next time,